Last year, I saw the movie Godzilla minus one. Now, I'm not an anime guy, so I typically don't watch movies with subtitles. I try to stick with, you know, American movies, what I do. I don't mind subtitles. I can do it. So I was like, you know what? This Godzilla minus one is actually looking pretty good. I'm going to go check it out. And to my surprise, like the script was done so well that I forgot I was reading subtitles completely. Godzilla minus one was, in my opinion, way better. Well, let me not say way better. It was better overall than Godzilla X Kong. To me, when I watched Godzilla minus one, it was like fine dining versus a very well cooked, well seasoned, tasty meal. Are they comparable to some degree? But one of them has a level of refinement that you just don't see everywhere. And that was Godzilla minus one. From the special effects to the script to the actors, the cinematics, everything was done to a T. Like this movie was done well and it deserves every single accolade it gets. So with that said, I want to get into this story right here because I think this is a big deal. Toho, the studio that produced Godzilla minus one, to invest 15 billion yen in Godzilla over the next 3 years to turn it into IP driven brand. I like this. I like this. I like this competition because competition breeds excellence in everyone. If studios have to compete with people outside of the US, then I think they're more prone to go, you know what? Yeah, we need to put out something good. We can't just be putting out anything. So I welcome this right here. I like this Godzilla minus one news. So let's check this article out. Toho revealed a new midterm plan that will extend through 2028 and revealed the company will be making significant investments in new content and will specifically be investing 15 billion yen in Godzilla. As part of its new midterm plan that goes out to 2028, Toho revealed it plans to create approximately 200 titles captivating audiences across the globe. These 200 titles will be in the form of movies, animation, theatrical plays, digital games, and the creation of new and related IP in order to make them, the company announced it plans to invest 70 billion yen or around $500 million. The company specifically announced it wanted to promote the development and a release of digital games based on Godzilla and our hit anime series, which includes Haiku, My Hero Academia, and Dr. Stone. I actually like Dr. Stone. I actually, not too long ago, started watching that. I need to finish because it was actually good. Jujutsu Kaisen, Spy X Family, Kaiju, number 8, Fryrine, however you say that, Beyond Journey's End, and The Apothecary Diaries. I've heard of The Apothecary Diaries. For its film production, the company plans to increase the number of films it makes in-house to 10 by 2032. It also plans to increase the number of animation and productions it creates, increasing it from 14 to 30 by 2032. In order to do this, they also plan to double the number of employees from 60 to 120. The company also shared that it is setting 120 billion yen or 841 million aside for mergers and acquisitions of new IP and content, as well as opening of new multiplexes. This is a big deal for them. I like this, man. Because like I said, that Godzilla minus one, That, like, I didn't think going into that Godzilla story that I would be so invested in all of the peripheral characters, but man, was I invested. That movie impressed me way more than I thought it would. Okay, specifically, it will invest 15 billion in Godzilla to fully scale the IP's business. That is approximately 105 million. And that's another thing. The cost that went into producing Godzilla minus one was minuscule compared to what it cost to produce movies in the US, and the special effects was on point. Everything about that was on point. And they didn't use a bunch of CGI. I mean, I'm sure there are scenes where CGI was used. I don't know how much was used, but I did see some behind the scenes footage. Man, and they really didn't use as much CGI for some of those scenes as I would have thought. That I was very impressed with how they did this movie. The goal with Godzilla is to turn it into a broader IP driven brand from a visual content business. One of the ways the company plans to do this is by linking it with a new membership service. Okay. It also plans to expand licensing opportunities and in-house product development, launch more amusement rides, open new Godzilla stories throughout Japan, create both console and mobile games, create content for TV as well as streaming platforms, and produce a new Godzilla film written and directed by Takashi Yamazaki. Yo, look, that you guys do exactly what you did in Godzilla minus one. I'm going to see whatever it is you're putting down, Lord willing. As for the membership service, the company revealed it will be called Toho One and plans to launch in Japan in spring 2026. The service will allow members to get free movie tickets to Toho cinemas, get tours of Toho studios, and have the opportunity to obtain exclusive anime goods, attend exclusive events for movies and plays, and obtain incentives for various games. Yo, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They know how to please their fans. I like the way this is going. I've liked Godzilla since I was a kid. I'm fascinated with Godzilla, watching Godzilla movies on Saturdays. I'm pretty sure it was Saturdays where they would typically show them. So this is something I'm ready for. I'm excited. I want to see what's going to happen with this. And I'm actually looking forward to whatever it is they're getting ready to put out. I'm looking forward to it. And I think this is probably going to be a really big deal. I don't know if you're watching the Apple TV Plus Godzilla TV show. What is it called again? Monarch. Yo, that show is fire. If you have not watched it, I don't know when the next season is going to air. I was going to try to find it on Apple TV Plus right now because that show, like, I didn't expect it to be as good as it is. I really didn't. And Kurt Russell's son plays a big role in it. And now Kurt Russell, like, you have to watch it to get how that plays out. But man, is this show good. I love this show. Yeah, Monarch Legacy of Monsters is the name of the is that the name of the TV show? No, actually, I think Legacy of Monsters. Let me see. Now I got to look this up. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Monarch Legacy of Monsters. Good show. Such a good show. I look, if this is what Godzilla is doing, if this is what they're working with, this is what they're up to, this is what Toho is going to do with Godzilla. And I think the fact that this announcement kind of coincides with the launch of the Switch being, Switch 2 coming out sometime in the near future in June, I think is a huge possibility. It probably won't be exclusive, but I wonder if they kind of coordinated that for the hype of the Switch and if there's already something in works. This is exciting news. This is exciting news in the geek space, in my humble opinion.